Yeah, it's your boy Gackt Cognac, back with another video. It's been a while since I put a video out, cause I've been busy as hell. But this is gonna be the video that I'm gonna talk about when I went out to Oakland. So technically this is supposed to be a long video, but for this channel, I'm gonna make it short for y'all because this is a game channel. So let's roll and we're gonna narrate and talk about my time out there. All right. It's your boy Ghetto Cognac here, and heading back out to Oakland from Las Vegas. So I'm actually visiting my homeboy. It's his birthday coming up, and so he was gonna do like a little, get together, small time little party. He used to throw like hella parties back in the days, but this is like my old school friend from high school, man. So went to go visit him and kind of like kill two birds with one stone, because it's like Mother's Day is coming up as well. So kind of like just did that and, have dinner with family and all that shit. And hopefully find some video games, man. So yeah, we're heading out. My mom picked us up and, we got like an Airbnb because my mom's a hoarder. So her place is like hella freaking messy. You can't even live in that place. So anyway, so we're going and we get some food and all that. So that's our thing. We always get some good ass food. Anyway, so we're gonna get some food right now. We're getting some Vietnamese sandwich. This is called the Bali Vietnamese sandwich. As you can see, like, this place is always popping. Place has a long ass line, man. Like, shoot, we waited probably like 30 minutes to just get a sandwich, dude. But it's hella good. It's worth the wait.
Yeah, package secured. Had to wait hell long in that line to get this shit, man. Shoot. Yep. Got that shit. But this is the poor man sandwich back then. Days were stupid cheap because it was just French bread. So a little bit of like salad in there and the meat. So look at that. Woo.
Alright, after lunch we just went and took a drive, kind of went local around the neighborhood, the streets of Oakland, where I grew up. So I kind of gave a voiceover, which you'll see on the full video. So pretty much just talk about all the crazy stuff that happens in the Bay Area, especially Oakland and the block and where I grew up in. So we were heading over to Bayfront Mall because we had to go to Target and buy some water and all that other shit for the Airbnb. But yeah, after that, nothing much. Like after that, we went to Alameda, went to the game store. So this is actually old footage right here from last year. I actually came here with Hyphy Gold one time back then. We didn't want to we didn't want to show this like back then because this dude had like good ass prices. So I was like, let's wait, let's grab what we want first before we show this place, because this place is like a hidden gem, man. And we didn't want all the fucking stupid ass resellers and scalpers to come and buy everything up. So we agreed. We were like, hey man, let's keep this our own secret until his prices fluctuates back to where it belongs. So this is, like I said, old footage but still good footage. We was in that store and we were kind of amazed, man. So once again, like I said, this is old footage, but I did go there later, that day by myself. And then Hyphy Gold had met me up like a couple days later, but they didn't open on Tuesdays, so we couldn't even go there. So we went to other places. But anyways, so yeah, if y'all never been out there, or if some of y'all that are from the Bay, you guys know this store. It's called the Experience Share. Man, I had a blast over there. This is probably one of the best game stores I've been out there in the Bay Area in a long time. And dude, like I said, his prices are hella good, and he only takes like good games. Like, he doesn't take garbage ass Maddens and all that bullshit. So it's good dude, man. And his name is Marvel. That's the owner. His name is Marvel, like Marvel Comics. So that's pretty cool that his pops named him that, man. Pretty interesting. So he has like a lot of grails, man. Like his DS drawer right there, hella good ass games. Code of Princess is a rare ass game now. So he got some decent Switch stuff, and he kind of stays up on just a bunch of the newer games too, just so people can have, because Alameda doesn't have really any game stores, no GameStops or anything like that. So like where he's at, he's actually really good because he's kind of in a secluded area. We're still looking at old footage right now, I think. But actually, no, never mind. This is the new footage right here. So yeah, I was over there, and dude, this is the current footage that I took. So he had some games that I picked up that was still pretty decently priced. Some of the games that he had that was there, you know, from last year that I went, definitely went up. So he's kind of like caught up on the prices, but at the same time, he doesn't believe in, like, you know, ripping people off either. So he's hella cool, man. I did talk about that in the live stream later. If you guys saw that, you know, while I was already out there. So I kind of covered some of that. So I did pick up some games from him, which you'll see at the end of the video. And man, dude just has a cool ass store. It's a small store, but cool as hell. And my favorite color is purple, so you know I always give props to people that purple walls, man. Yeah, so he even has imported games, man, like Sega Saturn. He has a decent amount of Sega Saturn games, so he takes in trades from pretty much everything that he deems as good. And I say he has good taste in games, man, because a lot of games that he actually takes in are good ass games. So got some more Dreamcast, Japanese games, stuff like that. So he has some Dreamcast games too. I'm not sure if I showed it or not. So after that, you know, we was at the store for like an hour or so. So we're gonna get some food. Stop by the Goodwill to see what they had, but Goodwill didn't have shit. So after that, we went and got some crawfish because, you know, we don't get fresh seafood in Vegas like that.
Gold's favorite restaurant right now. Crawfish spot, Hang 10, Hawaiian crawfish Cajun joint. Here we go. Got some of that good crawfish boil. Fresh crawfish. You can't even get the fresh shit in Las Vegas. Motherfucker cost me like $20 a pound. Here, pour all that shit up in the bowl, yeah. Cool that shit down, because we only got 1 hour to eat this shit. Oh, fuck. Alright, flip it and dip it. There you go.
So yeah, crawfish place was pretty damn good, man. It was smacking, had hella flavor, and everything was real fresh. So yeah, had some nice spice to it too. So definitely gonna be back next time. The place called Hang 10 crawfish spot. So I love me some crawfish. So after that, you know, a little later we went and got dessert.
Yeah, over here at Yogurt Park. Man, I've been coming here since I was like a toddler, man. My mom used to take me here all the time. This place has been around for so long. They change flavors like every day. Like this shit always has a long ass line. Shit's hella good. For the sizes. Like even 30 years ago, these sizes never changed. It's always been like this. It's crazy.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the mini. The mini is a really good ass size, but this right here, that's the large. Greedy people get the large, man. I can never finish it. But it's hella cool. They always have different flavors. You can mix and match, and then you could do like all these toppings and shit like that. I got the cheesecake with the raspberry and the vanilla. Shit's hella good, man. That's how you do it. But I'm telling you, this place right here has been around for like ages, man. Like they've still good ass prices. It's gone up a little bit, but this place been around since what, 1977, man. Yeah. So we're gonna eat some of this good shit. I love coming back here every time I come back, man. This place is hella good. There we go. This is a Mormon temple right here. Hella known, aka Ghetto Disneyland. Yeah, best view in Oakland right here. Except my camera ain't that good to show y'all, but it's the Oakland Hills where the ballers be living, man. It's where it be. Told you, man. Oakland ain't all bad. Yeah, initial D road right here and shit. Hella good. We should cut school. Take the fucking school bus over here. And it's a big baller place right here, man. This place got the dragons and shit. Like we was like, this is the fucking Chinese mobster fucking home. Hella fucking sick. Yeah, it's the Lincoln Hills, they call it. Yep. Yeah. Like I said, was gonna get some dim sum, because I always gotta get dim sum when I'm out in the Bay, man, because the shit in Las Vegas is garbage. Here we go, Pacific Lighthouse. Gotta go to the place with the lions in the front, man. That's how you know it's a real deal.
Nah, I'm playing, but you know what I mean. That's a cool ass place though. Look, they even got Guan Yu in the front from Dynasty Warriors. What you know about that? Yeah, if I play Dynasty Warriors, that's Guan Yu right there. God of War, the Chinese God of War. Got a bar up in here. I never seen a Chinese dim sum place with a bar. That's hella crazy. Yeah, so had to get some dim sum out in the Bay Area. How could you not? There's a lot of places that don't do it right, and Las Vegas one of those places that just don't do it right. So we got some Peking duck, man, with the crispy skin. You don't see that a lot, man. It's a very hard thing to do, so that was amazing that we had. We had a bunch of other stuff too, but we went to the mall after that. I like to go to the ghetto malls, man. The ghetto malls are the best. Look, this is the only way that you still feel like you're in the 90s. A mall with carpet and shit, man. Carpet at the mall. What you know about that? Up in San Jose, East Ridge Mall, man. Over here with the carpet on the ground. That's how you know you're still living in the past. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Bam. Ain't nobody at the damn mall though. Back in the 90s, man, fuck. People were at the malls. Look at this Macy's sign. This Macy's sign is older than your mom, dude. Shit. Here we go. Yeah. Alright, enough with the ghetto mall. I gotta go to the good shit now where they grow grass on the wall and shit. I don't know where the fuck this is. What the fuck is it called? Fucking I don't know, Westport Mall, whatever the fuck, Westfield, where they look at all the bullshit here. Bam. Big ballers only. See, no carpet on the ground either. Yeah, over here at the Ramen Nagi. One of the best ramen restaurants in the Bay. Always gotta wait hell long though. See that line? Crazy ass about to wait that long for some noodles, man. So the line ended up being pretty quick because they expedite it pretty fast. So they give you a little sheet so you can just pick out what you want while you're in line. So when you get your seat, they can start on your stuff right away. So like that long ass line should have been like an hour. It only took like, I don't know, maybe like 20 minutes or 30 minutes. So it wasn't that bad because I've waited way longer before at the other location. And the other location is like the first location, so it's more popular. So yeah, they got us in pretty quickly. So not too long after sitting down, we got our food. So we ordered like a chashu rice. Chashu is like a barbecued pork what they put over rice with some scallions and like some almost like a teriyaki sauce, kind of sweet. So it was okay, nothing to write home about. But here's all the extra stuff we got so we could add into the ramen later, just in case you're still hungry, you can add extra stuff to it. So I got like the spicy ramen. It tasted like kind of like a tomato sauce to me, so I wasn't a big fan of it. I think the original one is better. So at the same time, I think the location at the other spot is a lot better than this location. So I guess good thing I didn't wait a whole hour for it, man, or I would have been hella fucking mad. So here's the original one that we got right here. So the original one is more clean, it's pork flavored. A lot of people usually get that one because, original. So yeah, we finished. I didn't really finish much. I wasn't that hungry, but pretty much just got it just because we're out here to get it. So I drove back to Oakland and got some dessert after that. So this Shooting Star Cafe with a mango sago. Then the next day I met up Hyphy Gold. He actually drove down to Oakland to meet me up. So we rode down to Fremont, I believe, or a place called Campbell. And this place is called the Retro Fix. So this was recommended by a couple people, so we wanted to go check it out. So downstairs they have like a lot of memorabilia stuff, but the games and all that stuff is upstairs. So you do gotta head upstairs and you see all the good stuff. That Campbell place is like a small ass town, so it has like one of those water towers, like that WB type of thing. It's pretty funny. So yeah, we go upstairs, man, and it's kind of like fucking Metal Jesus music playing and shit like that. But the place kind of reminds me of like a Pink Gorilla Games, but it's kind of small, but it's cool, man. I had a decent amount of games. Yeah, I found your thumbnail right here. So yeah, it was a cool ass store. It had a good amount of games. Got a decent amount of grails and stuff to look at. Stuff is kind of up there in price though, so nothing that we bought, nothing we saw that we really wanted that jumped out at us. We still like the experience share compared to this store, but it's a cool store though. I mean, it's clean, that's one thing. But we was over there, and the lady was like, hey man, like, don't go to fucking the game store downstairs up in San Jose, I think it's called, because she was like, it's hella grimy over there. And then so for some reason, like, me and Hyphy Go, we were like, oh, now we really want to go, just because they said it was grimy. Like, we want to go now. After we left the store, somebody had left me a comment on YouTube and was like, hey man, I just saw you at the Retrofix store by Campbell, man. And we was like, what the fuck, what are the chances of that happening? So that was hella funny. So when you first enter into the game shop, you had to go in through like a mobile phone store. But after that, like, you gotta go downstairs into like this basement. So it's hella funny, kind of like some underground shit, but it was kind of cool. It had a lot. It's a bigger store. It's a bigger store than the other place. So it houses like comics and manga and VHS and a bunch of cool stuff. Kind of like a blast from the past. It was nice seeing all these like VHS videos, because it kind of reminded me of back in the days when we used to go to Suncoast and Sam Goody to buy VHSs back in the days. After we left, we went back, or I went the day before, so I went with Hyphy the next day to this place called the Cartridge Cartel. So a bunch of people have been telling me about this store as well, and apparently Hyphy Gold had dealt with the owner of this store before, so he kind of traded some stuff with them. The store is hella small. I thought the experience share was small until like I seen this place. This place is like a third of the size of experience share. But it was a cool little spot, little cozy place. I got my ass whooped on that Street Fighter machine because they had on super hard mode and shit. But he has some decent games. I ended up picking up one game from him, so you'll see that at the end of the video. But the owner is pretty cool as well, man. Definitely a cool dude and very knowledgeable about games and stuff. So after that, you know, we bid our farewells. I didn't really get too much footage after that, so the next day or the next night I flew back home. So riding that ghetto Spirit Airlines, because that's the way you got to do it, man. You know, and you got to go back home to the hood. You got to ride the hood plane, or should I say the soul plane. So now I touch back at home. Glad to be back and need to get a lot of rest and all that stuff. And at the same time, my mom was coming to visit after that, so that took up a lot of my time. So you guys that missed out on a couple of weeks worth of, you know, videos, because I was occupied with her and a bunch of other stuff, including like working a new job and all that stuff too. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. It's nothing too crazy, but hey, you know, it's a video, right? So we will head to the end where I show you guys what I picked up. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that segment of the video. So you already know I was out in Oakland and, you know, had a good ass time, man. So now I'm back at home. So I picked up a couple games. Alright. Anyways, first off, I got The Walking Dead for the Vita. So I got this at the Experience Share, and he had this for like 20 bucks. I was like, alright, let me get it. You know, this one's got the case to it. I already have a copy. So I'm just gonna like sell the loose copy, and then I have a full case for mine. That's how I do it, man. I upgrade my games by buying a cheap version and then selling the other one so I could get the full thing. Y'all kind of saw this on the live stream, but I do have Dragon Quest. I always forget how to say the Roman numerals, but 11. XI is 11. So I got this for $10. I know this ain't the definitive edition that they got that released later, but I like this cover, man. It is sealed. It's for 10 bucks, but if you remember how like most of the Dragon Quest covers look like, this is more original. That's why I got it. So I think it's cool to have. I don't know if it'll worth anything in the future, but I just like it because it's more uniform. Alright, so I'm an Xbox guy, so you already know how to pick up a couple of Xbox games from the dude. They're not like good ass deals, but they're still deals, man. So the first game I got is Resonance of Fate. This is one of those RPG, you know, Sega RPG games that I missed out on, and it's still kind of inexpensive. I think the PS3 one's worth more, but like I said, I'm on the Xbox, so I'm glad to finally get this game. And this guy only takes in games that are like in good ass condition, so you know, I know I'm getting something good from the dude. So I got it for 15. Resonance of Fate. I never had to play this actual game, but it looks pretty cool, man. Check out the back. It's kind of like a gun battle RPG game. So I like those. A little different from your usual like hack and slash and all that. Now, I saw this over there. I had to get this. I think I already got this sealed. So I got Record of Angriest War 0. I know it's not worth hella though, but I think it's gonna worth more in the future time. But this was for $12.99, man. So I got this. So if you guys are familiar with the Record of series, because they made like the Record of the Lotus War, which I need to get that damn game for PS5 because it's getting like hard to find now. Everyone bought it all up. So I might bite the bullet and pick up that game as well. But yeah, pick that up. Good condition. Let me open these up. You know, I can hear the game in there, so at least I know it's in there. But it's complete in box, man. So y'all already know I like my anime games. If y'all don't believe me, dude has that stuff in pristine. Like, he don't mess around. So dude's hella cool. Record of Angriest War 0. So bam, got that. Next game, I could have got, I could have not, because I already got this downloaded in digital, but I felt like I just needed to get this to complete the collection. So Sacred 3, I got part 2, and I'm hella happy that part 2 is actually backwards compatible now on the Xbox new update. So I never got to play part 3, but I remember like spending hella time playing part 2. I'm kind of like playing it right now still, just to kind of get my memory refreshed, so when I do play this game, you know, I kind of know what the hell's going on. So it's kind of like your Dungeons and Dragons, Diablo-esque type game. I found it kind of fun. It was cool. You can play as multiplayer online and all that, or you can play by yourself, but I mainly play by myself. The map, I mean, I remember the map just being hella big in the Sacred 2 game, so I'm not sure how good this one is. A lot of people still hold like the first Sacred game, you know, to be like the best one, but I never played that one, so bam. Sacred. $7.99, so not bad of a price. Like I said, I like to support those local businesses, man, because like I do local like art and all that shit, and they support me all the time, so sometimes you gotta give back. I had to get this game, Leisure Suit Larry. I know the one on PS3 is worth more, but fuck PS3. You know, they always jerking them off for no reason. So I got it for this. I needed that game as well. I do need the OG Xbox one to complete all the Leisure Suit Larry games on the newer consoles. Anyways, I got that. This kind of like, you play as like a perverted ass dude, if y'all don't know. Like, this came out in like early PC days, so like it's kind of a pervert game. You just try to like get bitches and shit like that. So I got it. It's for $11.99. I needed a collection, so I got it, man. And so I'm gonna show you guys some of the Grail shit that I picked up. The last 2 items, I didn't do that much, but you know, like I said, I'm not really picking up games as much now, so this is what y'all gonna get from me. I had to get this because like I've been wanting this for a while, and he had this for the better price than most other people do. So this is Jade Cocoon. So Jade Cocoon is like one of those, man, early RPG titles that came out for the PS1. And look, he's got this like in good ass condition. This is so new, man. I'm gonna have to put this back in the plastic afterwards. It's a 1-disc game, but they did it in the double-decker cases. Jade Cocoon is like, you know, the art is made by the same guy that did like Princess Mononoke and all that, you know, Studio Ghibli type of stuff. So anyways, look at that. This is like Asian owned, man. Like, this is hella clean. So he had this for like $64 or something like that. I don't want to touch the stuff too much because it's like, it's too clean, man. I need my gloves or some shit to touch this. But yeah, I don't know why there's this. I guess somebody maybe have replaced the case to make it better, but I'm cool with that. Saves me the time to actually like go find those. But it's like, man, it's hella good condition, dude. So it's one of the early RPG games. Like I said, I never got to play this game like fully. I only got to play this when they had it on demo and stuff like that back then. So I always want to like come back to this game. So I need part 2 as well. So I bit the bullet. $65 basically. This game, like, I've seen this game on eBay in shit condition, incomplete, going for like 80 something bucks or more. So I do believe this game is going to be more expensive in the future, so I felt like I needed to get this before it got too crazy, because I don't think they're even going to remake this game or anything like that. So it's one of those games that I just have to get in the collection, man. So got that. And then finally, this particular game I picked up at Retro Rampage. No, not Retro Rampage. Cartridge Cartel. So they had this for, here's a little card that they got up in there. Had this for $45, so I picked that up. It's kind of like in the mean price of everywhere else, but except I'm saving on the shipping and all that if I buy it online. But I only know about this game because of Metal Jesus. So, you know, some people rip on Metal Jesus for making the games, you know, go up and shit. But, you know, some of the games you just won't know about it until like some of the other content creators come out with it. So anyways, this should be complete in box. Yep. Lost in Shadow, if you didn't know, this is a Hudson game. It's kind of a rare game. I do think this is going to go up some more, so I picked it up. Good ass condition. And pretty much, you know, the premise of the game is like you're actually like playing a shadow. Yeah, so you're kind of like, it's like kind of like a puzzle game, puzzle adventure game where you control your shadow to do certain things. And then you kind of progress by completing puzzles with your shadow character. So, man, I never seen this game back in the days, man. So I never knew nothing about it. This was one of the games I always wanted to pick up one of the days. So I figured, hey, I was out there in Bay Area. I already like put aside some money to go spend out there anyway. So if I hadn't like spent all the money on other shit like food or whatever the hell, the rest was gonna go towards games anyway. So I'm not really tripping about like paying up for certain things like that. So this is vacation money, man. Spend it on something you want, you know. So I ain't that cheap of a motherfucker. Anyways, I got those. Those are the games that I got. That'll be what I got for now, at least, you know. So I get some other stuff that I picked up online. I'm trying to build up some online stuff to put out for y'all. But anyways, that is my trip out to Oakland. I'm thinking about actually heading out there a few more times this year, so we'll see how that goes. But anyways, hope y'all enjoyed that video, and I'll see y'all next time. This is your boy Cognac signing out.